He wants to just make an opening statement to start the press conference, and we can take questions from there.
Sure. We're just very glad we got the win tonight. It was a tough game. It was a good game for us to start out the season with. And I think we'll learn a lot from this game, both good and bad. And we got to move on. We got a quick turnaround. We have Oral Roberts on Sunday, so we got to just move on to them.
You guys been working on anything specifically rebounding to rebound them 2-1?
You always work on your rebounding. That's an everyday thing. We emphasize it and we stress it to them that it's important to box out and to hit the boards, both on both ends of the floor. I didn't realize we out-rebounded them by that much, but I thought they were getting more rebounds than we were. I really did. Every time I looked up, they were getting a loose ball or a rebound. But it's nice to know we did double-digit them on the rebounds, and but we could have had more. I'm greedy. I want more.
It's 48 to 24.
Yeah, I want more. 24 is too many for them, for me. Some of the ones we could have gotten, we didn't. Okay. So.
Did it make a difference when 25 fouled out? She was the biggest.
Yeah, she's a nice player for them. She really did a good job. She made her post moves and finished, and we could learn something from her. She finished. And some of us are struggling with finishing, but I know we'll get that cleared up and corrected. It's just a simple fact of concentrating. Just concentrate and finish.
You got a double-double from Taylor.
I didn't realize that either, but Taylor did a nice job for her. She really did. She's a leader in every sense. She's a competitor. She wants to do it right. She wants to play well. She's not a perfect player, but she has the right attitude. You know, she really wants to do it right. And, you know, I appreciate her effort. I think it's going to go a long way for us. We depend on her and Jay and a lot of other ones, but these two on the perimeter, we really depend on them to run our offense and facilitate things, because some of the other ones aren't ready yet.
Taylor, could you talk a little bit about your night and what you were trying to take advantage of?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think Jay did a tremendous job of handling pressure and bringing up the ball. So it was easy for me to get good looks. And then in practice, we just work on crashing, and that's something that I take pride in. And so I just crash.
Rebound, that is.
Yeah. Rebound, sorry.
I crash into people.
No.
Crash the boards.
Yep.
Jay, I know you guys switched a lot on 23, and she was your primary responsibility, and it seemed like you took her out of the game tonight. Did you feel like that was one of your missions?
Definitely, I definitely felt like it was a mission, but once again, it was a collective. We all played defense on her at some point in the game, and you know, thank goodness for that. You know, she's a good player, and when we all stepped out aggressively, we all got the job done. And my teammates were really there to help me with it, but you know, we eyeballed her a little bit. We wanted to make sure, you know, that was a little pride thing for us, so we wanted to get it done.
Yeah, Bobby, you brought it up at the second exhibition, stopping the other team's top scorer, and 2 games in a row you held them to 1 and to 2 points.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a reason why she has to be doubled and tripled and switched off. I mean, she's a great player. She can score. But when you cut off the head of the snake, the body can't survive. And you make other people who are not used to, maybe not comfortable, taking that first option look or getting the ball. They kind of don't, am I supposed to shoot it or not? Because they know they're probably not. Usually they're not supposed to be shooting. They're supposed to be getting it to the top scorer. But when we are making sure we're taking her out of the game and not allowing her to get open looks, it's just something that you have to do. You can't let the best player on the floor get the best looks and the best opportunities. That you're going to lose the game. Because if she goes off and a couple other ones get 10 or 12 that you're not counting on, now you're losing. So we're gonna always do that. We're gonna always identify the ones that hopefully it's just 1, not 2 or 3 players that are gonna hurt you offensively, and you take that away and make other people beat you. We'll live with that. If other ones beat us, we have to live with that. But we're not gonna allow the best player to get the best looks. We're just not going to do that.
Any other questions for Coach or Jade or Taylor at this point?
Bobby, your depth was tested a little bit in the first half. You had a lot of people with 2 fouls. and yet you were able to come out of that with a lead. I think that was
We did a good job of weathering the storms, but they made some runs. We made our runs, and we sustained that maybe 8-point lead. I told them if it gets under 8, if it gets close to 2 points, I mean, if they get the lead, you're looking at a tough, because they're at their home school, and I mean they're on their floor, and but I thought Kelly Supernal came in and did an excellent job. And this is someone that's not used to playing a lot, but Kelly, this last week in practice, she was on the scout team, so she knew the plays and she knew what they were going to do. So she really came in and did a nice job for us. And we depend on everybody. Like I said early in the year, everybody's going to have to play. Walk-ons, I don't care who they are. You know, they're going to have to, if they got on the uniform, they're going to have to get in there and help us.
Has that been a surprise to you, the depth, that, you know, that you could count on so many people and you can play so many?
Not necessarily a surprise, because it's an expectation that you can count on people. You have to expect them to be able to come in. They signed a Division I scholarship to come to Wisconsin, not to come sit on the bench. I mean, I don't look at them that. I mean, if she can contribute and she shows it in practice, I'm going to play them. And if they don't, they won't. It's just that simple. But she proved herself this week in practice, so we want to give her an opportunity to show that in the game.
Did you make a concentrated effort to stop the Panthers from scoring on the fast break?
We always want to not give up uncontested baskets. Just them throwing it out, either cherry picking or somebody getting loose. So we always concentrate on someone getting back. So it's not a concentrated effort. It's just something you always work on, because you don't want to give the team easy baskets. You want them to work for every basket they get.
Any further questions? All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Appreciate it.